Hi, everybody. Today, a bench or a step or stairs, if you've got that close by, is going to be optional. I've got moves you can do if you don't have something like this, so don't worry too much about it. You're going to be using it for kind of running up and then having our leg, and then we're also going to use it for upper body too. So if you've got various heights, literally stairs at your house, that can kind of help you out a little bit too as well. You're going to want a mat because there's some we're going to be lying on our back. And then for your dumbbells, you basically need upper body dumbbells and lower body dumbbells. For some of the upper body ones, you're going to need kind of one heavy dumbbell. We're going to be doing some bent over rows. And then we've got one dumbbell that we're going to use for biceps, shoulders, and triceps, all in one movement. So whatever kind of weights you need, if you want various weights, or if you just have a pair of dumbbells that you can use for both upper and lower body. But your first move, like I said, we've got our box or stairs. If you've got that, if not, I'm going to give you the modification for that too as well. Our first one to get us warmed up is going to be box runs. So running up and down those steps and then back. If you don't have something like that, you've got the option to do high knees or running in place. So have that quick feet or bring the knees up. So 3 options for that first one. Our second one, we've got our Bulgarian split squat. So this is where we put that leg on that bench behind us, and then we lower that back knee as low as we can. Option to hold weights, or you don't have to. 30 seconds in, we're going to switch. Your modification for that is just an in-place split lunge. And just come up and all the way down. Again, holding weights if you want to or not. Try not to pulse that. If you're doing the modification, I want you really getting deep for that lunge and then coming all the way up, extending those legs. So no pulses, just stay in place lunges. And then our next one, incline push-ups. So hands on our bench or our steps, lowering that chest to that object and then popping ourselves back up. Modification, just plain old push-ups down on the ground. Modify even further on your knees too as well. And then after that, we've got a raised single leg squat. So if you got this here, we're gonna have that one leg on. We're gonna raise our leg and then abduct at the top of that squat. Modification, one leg stays flat. This heel comes up, squat. The leg with the heel up is the one that you're going to abduct. So a heel raise squat and then abduct. And again, 30 seconds into that, we're gonna switch legs too as well. After that, we got our single arm bent over row. We are gonna do 30 seconds on the right and then the left. So you don't have to hold a dumbbell in both hands and alternate. I just want you to focus on one. So you can use one dumbbell for that and then halfway through just switch. And then this arm can just be dropped down by your side. So push those hips back, nice flat back. Bring those shoulder blades into the center of your back for that. Really pinch those shoulder blades together. Your next one, you need that one dumbbell. This is the one I talked about earlier. You're gonna do a dumbbell curl. You're going to press, and then we're going to do our tricep extension. So from the side, curl, press, behind the back, and then just kind of unpressed and uncurl and then start over. And then after that, we are going to do a single arm hold chest fly. So we're going to go down on the ground. This one you do need 2 dumbbells for. I do want one arm holding that dumbbell the entire time, while the other one has a dumbbell doing the chest fly. That same movement we did with that bent over, just a little bit different for that. I did fly, bent over row. We're doing a bent over row, not a fly for that one earlier. I can't read my own handwriting on the board. Bend over row, not fly. Fly down on the ground for a chest, okay? First day back, I'm getting into it. After we do our single arm hold and then fly, of course, 30 seconds in, we'll switch. We're gonna do incline glute hold. So again, if you have that raised elevated surface, putting your heels on that and then just literally holding a glute bridge. Modify, just flat on the ground, back flat, heels press into the ground, holding your glutes up. We're not lowering and raising or doing pulses. You're just holding the top of that glute bridge. And then after that, we've got sit-ups. Again, regular sit-ups, or keep your feet elevated, and we'll do incline sit-ups for that as well. So if you don't have that elevated surface, don't worry about it. Literally everything you can do without it, so you just have options. So upper body dumbbells, lower body dumbbells, maybe one heavy for your upper body options. We're going to get started with our box runs or that run in place or those high knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Either running up your bench, your stairs. If you have stairs at home, literally run all the way up to the top and then walk down if you want to. Just get moving. Don't have that. We're running in place, so stay nice and low. Quick feet, or lean it back and give me some high knees. 3 different options. Using this as our warm-up. Only cardio move of the class. Drop just over halfway. getting warm. Use this first round to get familiar with these moves. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, we've got our Bulgarian. So that leg behind, we'll switch halfway, or you're in place doing that split lunge. Option to hold dumbbells, you do not have to. Whatever leg you want to start with. 3, 2, 1. Drop that back knee. Keep those shoulders pulled back, nice tall torso. And try not to lean. Pull those shoulders back. Just drop that knee. Maybe you can hold a dumbbell in each hand, or maybe you're just holding one at chest level, or maybe you're not using one at all. That's okay. We switch in 3, 2, 1. Other leg. Pulling those shoulders back is going to get you to kind of lean back on that front heel and not go too far forward. Just drop that knee straight down. Don't hinge any further. Last 3, 2, 1. Push-ups on the ground on your toes, or modified down on the knees, or elevated surface, hands on the elevated surface. Drop that chest down. You can modify the incline push-ups too as well. You can be on your knees for these. It's a minute. Do what you can. Ready? Begin. The closer or the narrower your arms are, you're going to work your triceps more. If you go out a little bit wider, you're going to work those shoulders and your upper back. I'm not going to tell you where to place your hands, whatever feels right. I know a lot of people's wrists get bothered by push-ups, so place them where it works for you. Less than 15 seconds left. And then we go into that raised squat or heel raise squat and abduct. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, we are only doing one leg for 1 minute. Our next exercise is the left leg or the right, whatever one you want to start with. Remember, you're doing the heel raise. The leg with the heel up is the one you abduct. Okay? Ready? Go. If you're on that elevated surface, power yourself up using that heel on your step, and then just swing that leg out, keeping it straight, get up as high as you can. Again, we're here for a whole minute. We're not switching halfway. Jog halfway. I'm going to go to the modified. Heel up. You never set that heel down. Try to keep your body where it's at when you do that abduction. Don't lean. We're not doing a roundhouse kick. Stay up tall, just raise that leg. Three, 2, 1. Shake it out. We're going to go on to the other leg. Whatever one you didn't do. I'll start here on the ground, and then halfway through, I'll go to the bench. 3, 2, 1. Begin. If this doesn't feel challenging, hold a weight. Give me a front loaded dumbbell hold. Make yourself work. Push that butt back. Drop into that invisible chair. Let's get low. Just over halfway on this leg. And then we're going to go into that single arm bent over row. Row, not fly. You'll only need one dumbbell for that. We're not going to hold a dumbbell in the other arm. 30 seconds on each side, rowing. Coming up in 5, 3, 2, 1. Grab that dumbbell. Got so busy talking, I didn't go to the bench for that one. Whatever arm you want to start with, we're going to switch halfway through. Feet a little narrow, side bend the knees, flat back. Ready, set, pull. We're still bringing that shoulder blade in. As a matter of fact, that's what's pulling this weight up. Relax your grip, relax your wrist. Constantly push your butt back. Weight in those heels. Save your lower back so we can work our upper back. Last 10. And then we switch right away. 3, 2, 1. Switch. That other arm can support you by being on that knee. It can dangle at your side, whatever works for you. Use that upper back to pull and keep pushing your booty back. Slow it down. Not starting a lawnmower, it's winter now. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Moving on to our little complex with our bicep curl, press, tricep. So maybe this is the same dumbbell you're going to use for that. Start with those palms up. We're going to curl, press, tricep extension. I'll do it from the side. Ready? Curl, press, lower, and then just undo everything. Keep those arms tucked in nice and tight, especially on the tricep. Frame your face. Don't let your elbows bow out to the sides. They're pointing straight up ahead. Especially on the curl. Try to tuck your arms into your torso so they don't leave. There's no space. Those upper arms are touching your shirt. 10 seconds left, and then we're down on the ground for our last 3. We've got that chest fly, glute bridge, and sit-ups. And time. All right, you need 2 dumbbells. One arm is just holding the dumbbell, not doing anything. The other one is doing our chest flies. No elevated surface for this. Feet flat on the ground. Knees bent. Left arm up, right arm doing our flies. Here we go. Let the back of your upper arm touch the floor. Keep a slight bend in your elbow the entire time. Never do a chest fly with a straight arm. You're just asking for your rotator cuff to tear. Keep that bend. Especially since I can't see you guys, make sure you're keeping that elbow bent. Get ready to switch. 3, 2, 1. Left arm moves, right arm stays. Or if you got your lefts and rights mixed up, do the opposite. Whatever arm you started with, do the other one. Right after this, we go into that glute bridge hold. You have the option to have your feet elevated or feet flat like they are right now. 3, 2, 1. Very good. I'm going to go to my bench here. Heels down, toes up. We push and we're going to hold this the entire minute, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, toes up. Squeeze those glutes. Do not stop squeezing for 60 seconds. Constant squeeze, constantly telling yourself to lift up. As time goes on, you're not even going to realize it, but you're slowly going to sink down, but we're not going to allow that to happen. Stay up. How much of your lower back can you get up off the ground? Breathe through it. You're almost done with the first round. Keep squeezing. Lift those hips back up. Don't let them fall. Job, 20 seconds left. Squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. Keep those toes up too. That's going to work our calves and our hamstrings, the back of our thighs. The whole entire backside of our lower half of our body is working right now. So keep going. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, relax. You've got the option to keep those feet up for your sit-ups. Don't let those feet come away from your bench. Or if you don't want to do that, feet flat on the ground, sit-ups, or modify even further with a crunch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute. Try not to flail your arms. Don't do this. Don't throw yourself up there. Nice and controlled. If you get up halfway and you have to kind of flail your arms to get the rest of the way, then go back down. That's as far as you can go up. Don't cheat your core. Your heels might come up about like a centimeter when you're lifting up. That's okay. We just don't want them completely up in the air. Drive those heels into the ground, into your elevated surface, whatever you're using. Ten seconds left, and then we get that break. And then we're back to exercise 1, our box runs, your run and play through your high knees. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, let's take your minute break and we'll be right back. A little less than 15 seconds left. Back to exercise 1. You got your box runs. You're running in place at your high knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Warm ourselves back up. Cardio. Or if you've got that full flight of stairs at home, I'm going to challenge you to go all the way up to the top. Walk yourself back down. Halfway. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Bulgarians, foot elevated on your surface, or in place split lunge. Option, weight in each hand or front loaded. Pull your shoulders back, drop that back knee as straight down as possible. Ready? Go. Perfectly normal for that front knee to go over that front foot, those toes. If you feel any pain at all, then just take a little step forward and then get that leg back on that bench. Get ready to switch in 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, go right away. Look straight ahead. Find that object, so you can also focus on your balance, but also to pull your shoulders back. Keep that torso nice and upright. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right, incline push-ups are regular on the ground push-ups, modified. Both of them can be modified on the knees. Get that chest to the floor or to your elevated surface. Ready, set, go. Take your time. Modify when you need to. Again, your hand placement is where you want it to, what feels comfortable. Narrow is going to be more of that inner chest by your armpits and your triceps. Wider is just going to be the complete opposite. So the back of your armpits, the back of your shoulders, upper back, all of it's still chest. Those smaller muscles also just kind of pitch in a little bit too, depending where your hands are. Three, two, one. Onto our raised single leg squat with abduction, or a modified heel raise squat, the leg with the heel up. Extend out for that abduction too as well. If you want to make it harder, grab a weight. Ready, set, go. 1 minute each side. Regardless if you're on a step or flat on the ground with your heel raised up. Again, pushing your butt back, drop low into that squat. Your depth isn't going to be as low as we can because of that heel raise or that raised leg, but you still keep good squat form. Halfway through this leg, a little break, then we'll switch to the other one soon. If you're on an elevated surface, the leg that's on that step, that's what I want you to push yourself up with. Try not to push off of the ground. Three, two, one. Quick little 15-second rest. Let's do the other leg. Four, three, two, one. Here we go. You're doing that heel raise squat. That heel will not touch the ground at all. After the abduction, it's back to toes down, heels up. Unless you feel like you're losing your balance. Otherwise, keep that heel off the ground. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Single arm bent over row, just one dumbbell. The other arm is doing nothing but supporting you. Feet a little narrow, right about shoulder width apart. Knees bent, push the butt back, and pull. Constantly push your butt back. Relax your wrist. Focus on form this round. Push that butt back. Don't let yourself slowly creep forward. Feel it in those hamstrings. Those things we just worked with that glute bridge. Keep working them. Ready? Switch arms. If there's ever a time where you're like, oh, I need to stand up, pull your shoulders back in and get right back down into it. Job last 10, and then we're on to our curl, press, and extend. Three, two, one. Stand on up, roll those shoulders back if you need some relief. One dumbbell held horizontally. Curl overhead press right into that tricep extension in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Halfway. Make sure those arms are staying tucked in tight. Keep them in that plane. After that tricep, those arms are straight, just lower them. Tuck them right back into that upper body. 3, 2, 1. Very good. We go down to the ground. Single arm hold, single arm chest fly. Feet flat, back flat. Let's do right arm stay still. The left arm does our flies. Ready? Go. Slight bend in that elbow. But you're still trying to extend that arm out as far as you can with a slight bend. That's when you're really going to feel it. The inside of that upper arm. The small and large muscles of our chest. And switch arms. Remember, let the back of your upper arm touch the ground. You can hang out there for a second or two. That's really going to activate those muscles to kind of recruit them to come back and help. And that's how we get stronger. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Safely set those weights down. We've got our glute bridge hold or elevated incline surface. Get those feet up on that incline. I'm going to go ahead and do it on the flat so that way if you have a bench, you can do what I'm doing. Ready, set, go. Remember, heels down, toes up. Constantly squeeze that butt. How much of your back can you get up off the ground? Again, we're slowly going to kind of go down and not realize it. So keep telling yourself, push up, push up, push up. Start to focus on your breathing. All we have left after this is kind of sit up. So you can kind of use these last 2 to kind of calm your breath. And then get yourself ready for that break. And then we've got one more round left for class is over. Squeeze, squeeze, lift, lift. Keep those toes up. Feel those hamstrings working. Last 10 seconds. One more squeeze and one more lift. Come on, as high as you can get it. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down if you need to kind of extend those legs. Get a stretch, but otherwise you're staying where you're at for our sit-ups. Again, incline sit-ups are flat on the ground. Try to control your body movements. If you cannot, then stick with crunches, okay? Ready, set, go. You can keep your arms down at your sides. Just don't let those arms go back behind your head, because that's where we get that feeling that we need to kind of use those to push ourselves up. You can hold them right at your chest, kind of balled up in fist, extend it straight out. You can have them on your thighs and kind of slide them over as you lift yourself up. Or if you're doing crunches, support your head and neck with those hands behind the head. And lead with your core, not your arms still. 10 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, take a break and then we'll come back for round 3. Final 15 seconds, bring it on back. You've got your box runs, your stair runs, high knees, running in place, whatever you want to do for your cardio to get yourself warmed back up. We'll go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute on the clock. Last minute of cardio for you today. So let's really push. Halfway. Last 10 seconds of it. We're really going to push. Keep going at your pace. Don't let up. Get ready to push even faster. 3, 2, 1. Last 10 seconds. Let's go. Faster, faster. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, Bulgarian split squats or split stance lunges. Weight optional here or down by the sides. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds each leg. Give me one more on this leg and switch. Man, I can't blame my bad balance on being pregnant anymore. That's just me. Last 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, push-ups or incline. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Job. Keep powering through those push-ups. 20 seconds left. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Raise single leg squat with that abduction. Or heel raise squat, still abduction, either way. I'll do the modifier. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Remember the heel that's up. Abduct. Elevate surface, the one that's not on that surface. Raise that leg up as high as you can get it. Let's work on that inner and outer thigh. Job. Just over halfway on this leg. Quick break, and then we'll do the other leg. Three, 2, one, shake it out, ready to do the other leg. Again, if you want more of a challenge, hold a weight. I wouldn't suggest down here, just one right here. Ready? And begin. Get through this one. And we just have 5 exercises left. You're done with your workout for the day. Fifteen seconds left. Get low, especially if you don't have a weight. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, single arm bent over row, 1 dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pull. Keep that good form. Nice flat back. Constantly pushing my butt back, hinging those hips. Get ready to switch. Stand up if you need to when you switch from the one arm to the other. 3, 2, 1. Other arm. Here we go. Last 10. And then curl, press, and extend. 3, 2, 1. Stand it on up, nice and tall. Keep those arms tucked in tight. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last move up here, and then we end class with our last 3 moves down on the ground. Three, 2, 1. All right, single arm hold, single arm chest fly. Right arm flies, left arm stays still. Ready, set, go. Get ready to switch. 3, 2, 1, switch. Better be keeping that bend in that elbow. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, very good. All right, glute bridge. Either heels flat on the ground, toes are up, or heels on the elevated surface, toes up. All we're doing is holding. Ready, set, lift them up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze and lift, don't let them fall. A little over 30 seconds in. Then you've got one more move left. All we gotta do end with is sit-ups. Nice and easy way out of class here. All right, last 10 seconds. Lift up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. As high as you can, don't move, don't move. Let those legs shake if they have to, keep working hard. Ready? And relax, good job. Shake them out if you need to, otherwise keep them where they're at for our sit-ups. Modify with crunches. Feet on the ground or on your bench, whatever you've got at home. Here we go, last minute of class. Ready, set, go. Try to go as slow up and down, okay? Don't just let your body fall down to the ground. Uncurl that sit-up one vertebrae at a time. Take some of that momentum out of it. Let's see what your core can do. Again, remember your feet are going to lift up off the ground a little bit. That's okay. Just keep applying pressure to those heels. Pin them down, finish strong. 15 seconds left. Job time for 1 or 2 more. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Way to push through class, and I'll see you next time.